The title of the installation is The Joyful Apocalypse. I guess it can relate to the city of Bruges, but it also relates to the state of the world, in which the situation is bad all over the planet. Then there is this question of what to do. What are those possibilities? And for us, the way to address that is maybe trying to create a space in which we can try to be together, to look at each other, and to redefine what communities can be. Traumnovelle is an architectural office that was founded in 2015 by Léon Drapeau, Manuel Onfanjoul and myself. We have a team of 9 right now, and we operate from architecture, but then to many other fields. So we see architecture not as an end, but really as a mean, which means that, for instance, here we present a project at the Triennale, but at the same time we also want to have a critical discourse into a daily architecture, from the office space to a student housing, trying to look for this simple question of how to live together, how to make society, and how architecture can be a device to help that. The creators give us some ideas of possible locations, but also open it to allow for other locations possible. And then we arrived to this point, then we came back, and we identified this courtyard as being the ground zero of Bruges. We are at the center, just at the foot of the Belfort, but still this space is somehow waiting to be activated, and at the same time is already activated by the daily users going to the toilet or the Holy Blood procession. So it was about how to highlight what is already happening and how to open new possibilities into that space. And I guess that's why we propose this circus theater, this space to perform, in which the visitors are actors and spectators. The courtyard, you have this 12 meters walls around, and it's quite wide. But strangely, because of the composition of the windows, the way it was, before you felt quite trapped into this space, also because you have the Belfort. So our first interest was how to somehow recreate a courtyard in a courtyard, by then working on the different steps and levels that you can have, creating those platforms on which you can then start to observe people, play with them on different levels, trying to look for your kids that you might have lost somewhere on the way, observing the pigeons and the wind, and of course listening to the carillon playing. And Bruges, it's indeed a very old city, but a very old city in a state of also restoration. And for that, you have those scaffolding structures that are part of the city, here in New York, in Paris, in Brussels. And so it was about for us to find new ways to make those objects part also of what we consider to be maybe a space or architecture, and how both those modern devices that are meant to not meant to last can also enter in dialogue with bricks that are supposed to last. There are some contacts that have been made by different institutions that would like to occupy it for a certain period of time. For us, since the beginning and from our experience, it's nice to organize some events, but the unexpected is always more interesting. By unexpected, it means institutions, but also maybe, I hope, a small kid that will come and sing, others that will dance, and I guess, and I hope we'll be able to also assist to that and record it, and keep it for ourselves, but that's not our main interest. It's mostly what are all the stories that will happen and what people will bring home when they will leave.